What's going on, y'all? Hopefully everybody doing well. I'm Frank. This is Morals Over Money. Excuse me if I got anything on my face. I'm eating peanut butter and marshmallow. Um, this video is being brought to you by Top Dog Law. He's a friend of mine, a friend of the channel. He's been on here numerous times. He's a personal injury lawyer. If you've been involved in an accident, a slip and fall, sexual abuse, reach out to him at Top Dog Law on Instagram or at topdoglaw.com and get with the brother. Jessica, Chris, Juan, Tara, what's up, y'all? Sharon, Nat, C, Chris, how's everybody doing? D, what's up? Audie, Shannon, Natalie, I hope everybody's doing well. Tommy Lee, Justin, what's up, brother? Thank you, Joanne. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Tiffany, Tommy, AB, Joe Allen. Shouts to Scotland also. Wayne, what's going on, y'all? G-Rep. G-Rep, where'd you hit me at, brother? Did you send me an email or a DM? Kira from Finland, what's up? Mercy, you heard Mercy in the background? She making noise. Max, what's up? Cindy, Christine. Oh, I'm feeling so much better. So much better. Kitty Cat, Elena, Wyatt, what's up? Thank you, Isaac, James Gardner. So we just got back from Philly. We was in Philly Sunday, Monday, and today. Just got back a couple hours ago. Here she come. Look at her. Hi, mamita, besito, besito, besito. She's looking at my sandwich. What's up, Jet? I'm feeling so much better. Man, listen, this weather did it to me. I did find Nicole. I found her this morning, right? So, all right, let me see. All right, so I can let you guys know. Let me let you in on Kevin. What's up? Okay, G-Rap. Oh, yes. I remember, brother. Yeah, she always say that. So Nicole, so I had somebody reach out to me. I don't want to say his name unless I'll message him and ask him if it's okay to say his name. Somebody reached out to me from Washington State, related with Nicole's story, felt for her. And Zach, what's up, Brian? And they sent me a donation and wanted me to do something nice for Nicole. So they wanted me to get her a tent, but I told them that really, she's in the shelter now, thank God. So that really wouldn't do her too good. But I said what I can do is get her cosmetics, snacks, some clothing, stuff like that, just necessities that we need. And just surprise her with it and tell her, look, here, this is from such and such, and they just wanted to send you a little blessing. JB Rico. So, that's what I want to do. So I seen her today, right? And I still had to go and do a little bit of shopping. And there she goes. Bust you in the face, man. Aww. Okay. And she kisses me to make it easy, after she just fucking ripped my ears off. No. Okay. I'll take that. So I got the stuff all together and I tell her, yo, wait here for me. I just had to go to Walgreens to finish up some of the stuff. I come back and she's gone. I waited around for her for a little longer and she was gone. And then we had to get Rachel to her appointment. So, which, I'm not too surprised. You know, no, anybody that knows Nicole knows she's with you 1 minute and not so much the next.
Nice.
Yes, Justin, we almost there. Thank you, Mamita. So, Barn, what's up? Barn, I'm about to send you this this link, brother. So yeah, that's basically what it was. But it was just to do something nice for her. The individual wanted to do something nice, and you know, that's what we were hoping to do. One other thing, I got a dope interview with a brother that we're good, Sean. Thank you. I got a dope interview with a brother that he was a firefighter during 9/11, right? So he was at Ground Zero. He spent 60 something days down there helping with the recovery and rescue efforts. Lorenzo, Shannon, Tiffany, Joanne, thank you guys. So I got his story and what he's seen and experienced. I'm looking forward to bringing that to you guys this week. And tomorrow I'm headed to Pittsburgh to interview a woman that it's been real popular on social media lately. She was set up by her boyfriend and beat really bad. When I show you these pictures, you're gonna be like, damn, it's crazy. Damn, Latina, I'm excited for you to finish making them crab legs. I hope they good. I hope you got some butter to go with it. Here, what's up?
So
I hope you got some butter and some garlic.
We just talking
Pat. Yep.
We
seafood.
just talking about seafood.
Yes, we were. Yes, Mercy's birthday is coming up she got about 2 more weeks and she'll be a year. 3 more weeks.
Plan anything for her
We'll take her to Kensington for her birthday. Why not, right? So let me tell you guys something before I send this link to Barnes so he can hop in. So I got a DM on Instagram that somebody said that I shouldn't be, you know how I always say what's up to everybody who's in the chat. I call out your names and stuff. So somebody was like, yo, you shouldn't do that. That's annoying. So I was like, okay, I'll stop what I've been doing just so it doesn't annoy you. I'll stop communicating with the people we got on the channel just so it doesn't annoy you. I'll get right on that. Probably not though. Are you doing Women's Wednesday tomorrow?
Are you gonna be home?
You can do it from your phone. Oh, you gotta be logged in. I don't think so, to be honest with you, now that I thought of it, because I'll be gone and I'll have the computer. Unless we set it up on her phone.
Maybe
I'll post something. I'll do
it Thursday. I just haven't. Yeah. I haven't done it in a while because of my own reasoning. Really. Yeah. Just because I saw some negative comments and it really bothered me. So I was like,
that's her. Listen, you know what though? I seen. Yeah, to me, like, yo, you're never like.
I already talked about us.
Yeah, I like communicating with everybody in the chat. That's what you guys are there for. You know what I mean? Like, to communicate with. So I was like, I was just like, yeah, I'm not doing that. Brian. No, thank you, Brian. I don't need another laptop. It's just we share this one when she needs to do stuff, and thank you. Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. I was like, damn, is she? Yes. Thank you.
She just loves to kiss him.
That's my baby do. That's my baby do.
She's like, who, me?
Oh, thank you, Scooby Dooby. So, I love them. They're so good kisses. Oh, thank you.
She just never get. Look, she doesn't.
Thank you, Lauren. How you doing? Look, Bonnie, Iona. She just gives me kisses.
She really does.
Bliss. Just she just loves. She's showing off for the camera now.
She is.
She's really showing off for the camera. Yeah, I'll take it though. I'll take it because most of the time she's pulling my beard and shit. So
yeah. One more.
Oh, thank you, my love. Thank you. Oh, mamita, thank you. She see, she was. Oh, thank you. She was trying to build. Mandy, what's up? She was trying to build up interest because she knows she was gonna be fucking ripping my beard or something in a couple minutes. This is the most she's ever kissed me at one shot. I'll take it. So thank you guys.
Why does she just keep doing
like I'm trying to get the live popping, but
Major wants one.
Oh, Boosie, what's up, dog? They said, what's up?
Hello.
Bebe.
Bebe. He's not a baby. You're a baby.
Yeah. Thank you. TLC, right? We all listen. For me, when I see like a little baby and interactions and stuff, that shit always makes me feel good.
You want to say hi to everybody, Major?
Mage, come here. Jessica and everybody say hi. Jessica and Barn, look, they're throwing those damn dinosaurs up, dog.
Hello.
Look, Elena threw a dinosaur for you.
He's not
they say, hey, Major, hey, Major.
He's not a baby.
You can smack me.
Good, Audie. I'm glad. I'm glad.
I'm dodging all the shots.
Everybody saying what's up.
They're talking to you.
Baby.
Yeah, she's about to grab his ear, I think. Yep. Hey, look, she got it.
No, don't grab it.
You gotta watch her. Thank you, Shyla. So, Mom, man, what's up with you? There she goes. She's fucking getting crazy now.
Look.
So the woman I'm going to interview is she was set up by her boyfriend and beat up really bad. So there was a lot of questions behind the post on social media because a lot of people got a hold of the video and started sharing. It wasn't the video of her being assaulted or anything. It was just the video of her eyes. Her eyes got bloody and they just blew up with blood. Well, she got hit in the head and the blood came down to her eyes and just puffed her eyes up. And it looked horrible. Absolutely horrible. Janine, thank you. Thank you and welcome, Janine. So I was like, I reached out, asked her, I said, I'd like to interview you. And after I heard her story at night, I was watching a video and the video, it was like one of those murder mysteries. And the murder mystery was of the same exact situation, just different people. It was like a couple that got broke up and then, the boyfriend set the girlfriend up and she was killed. Look, this is her, just so you can see what her face looks like. And that's not even the worst of it. Yes. That's not even the worst of it. Her eyes were way worse than that. You know what I mean? They were way worse than that. That was like in the middle of her healing that her eyes got like that where she could see out of it. And she's a pretty girl. She's a young girl. It was just like immediately I thought of my daughters, right? I was like, what would I do if that happened to my daughters? Elena, thank you. Elena, thank you very much. Where's Sandy at? I hear people saying Sandy. What's up, Sandy? It was a girl that actually did it. I don't want to ruin it. Joanne Kerr, absolutely, will do. So you guys, I'll go tomorrow to Pittsburgh and I'll interview her and bring you guys the story. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy to say the least. Yeah, JB, if that was one of my daughters, I don't care if she's right, wrong, indifferent. Somebody got to pay. Somebody got to pay for that. If my baby come home, if one of my kids come home looking like that, boy, there's going to be some hell to pay for somebody. Momel, thank you. Thank you very much. Pat Wright. Yeah. So sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get this link to Barn. Listen, I believe in that. I believe people should. That's one of those situations why you carry your weapon. You know, Antoine. Last time I talked to him this week though. I talked to Antoine this week and he was doing well. I don't know why it's not. Yeah, and when I spoke to her, she said, "Well, I'll do the video tomorrow, and then it'll air sometime later in the week, and then this week I'll put out the 9/11 video." So I'm just trying to bring some decent content and stuff that I think is interesting and stuff that people would like to see, you know.
Sure, 5 minutes and then bed.
And that's, you know what I'm saying? Conceal and carry, you can conceal and carry in PA. Philly is a little funny with that. Philly, I don't believe you can conceal. Nah, he set her up with another girl.
That's all you're saying.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Charity, how you doing? Barn, I'm gonna put the link right here, Barn. Just hit it. So I'm trying to bring some different stories, you know. And when you see her, she told me straight up, she was like, "Yo, this is the first person I was in love with, first relationship that I had." She said, "I never thought he would do this." You know, so imagine that. And that could happen. That could easily happen, you know. Mm-hmm. Exactly, Haley. Yeah. Congratulations, Teresa. Congratulations. That's awesome. Yes. Yeah. We got to make an appointment, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
What's going on, brother? How you doing?
It's good.
Yeah. We got to make an appointment.
Oh, yeah.
What's going on, brother? How you doing?
It's good.
Yeah.
Hold on. I got an echo over here. Hold on.
We got to make an appointment.
All right, it's going.
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was me.
Yeah. I got.
Hey, Rachel. What you eating, man?
Peanut butter marshmallow sandwich.
Man.
That's what I made for dinner, everyone.
Yeah.
Actually, no.
No, she went out to eat. She went out to eat.
It was
This is what I got.
My mom's birthday.
It was her mom's birthday. So
Happy birthday,
Barn on the way back.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
She's an Aries. She's an Aries like me.
Yeah.
She's a good person.
Yeah, I wanted to come home and get all the footage and put it onto my camera and stuff like that before I shoot to Pittsburgh, because I might mess around and erase something.
You going to Pittsburgh tomorrow, right?
Yeah, tomorrow morning. Actually, me and my sponsor are going. My sponsor, he's my homie. We're going to. He's coming.
How did that happen? Like you never told me that story. How did you pick your sponsor?
We were friends way before. I've known him for years, but he's always somebody I looked up to. We were friends. I looked up to him though, because he's older than me. You know what I mean? He was somebody that I always sort of looked up to and would ask him for advice in different situations. So when it came time when I started getting clean, I was like, you know, I needed somebody that was going to be firm on me and wasn't right. Like going to be intimidated by, you know what I'm saying? Like wasn't going to somebody that was going to call me out and be like, I don't give a fuck if he gets upset, you know, none of that stuff. And he was the right one, you know. So he
is he older or around the same age?
No. He's old. Jay's probably, I'm 40, he's 50. He's got to be at right around 50. He's a black brother from Pittsburgh. He's about 50 years old, I would say.
Mm.
And he's just Creep Spotlight. What's up, Karina Haley?
I can't see the chat. I can't see the chat when I'm on StreamYard, but I got my phone over here looking at here, so I gotta like go back and forth.
So I'll probably do an interview with him too when we're on our way there. Just
with your sponsor?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, that'd be dope.
Yeah. So AB, send me a DM on Instagram, AB. Anybody that's out Pittsburgh here, because I'm gonna meet with the young lady at like 4:30, 5 o'clock, but I'm gonna get to Pittsburgh at like 12. So I'm gonna have, you know, 2-3 hours to kill before
I stopped at Pittsburgh on my way here.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
I like Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is
Pittsburgh is downtown, but I was downtown Pittsburgh, so I got to see the like downtown.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, that shit's nice.
Yeah.
What's up,
Wolfgang,
Jessica?
you going through Wolfgang? Believe me, I know, man. We'll get through it. It's just about getting through it. You know what I'm saying? We'll be in that depression, whatever it is. We'll feel like shit, but I promise you, and I can attest to that we'll get through it. It just takes a little bit of time.
You gotta fight.
It just takes a little bit of time. You know, just the past 2 months, I was depressed. I didn't even want to do videos, and I love making videos. That's probably one of my biggest hobbies is making videos. And I didn't even want to do that. All I wanted to do is come home and go to sleep.
Well, photography too, because you love photography.
Yeah. Anything to do with creating, I love to do. And I just, Bertha from Panama. So
how you feel about the whole DMX situation?
Yeah, I'm sad about that, man. That's the music I grew up on. That's the music I was raised on. I think anybody that listened, I think the reason why he was, you know, that brother was on top of the world at one time. He's the only rap artist with 2 platinum albums in the same year. So he was literally on top of the world. For people that don't know that, he was bigger than Jay-Z when they were both out. So just imagine that. And now everybody is looked at as Jay-Z as, you know, this huge mogul, where DMX was Jay-Z before Jay-Z was Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? And I think the reason why he appealed to so many people is because in his music, you felt so much pain. You heard, you know, struggle. So I think that's why he appealed. I know for me,
you can relate. We can relate.
Yeah, like his song "Slipping." Listen, when that shit came out, that was like a theme song for myself with what I was dealing with at that time in life. So
then he got a love for dogs.
Yeah, listen, I was it's very sad. But I also think that just goes to show how strong addiction is. You see what I'm saying? This brother had everything in the world, all the money, all the fame, everything that comes with that he had, and addiction took it away from him. You know what I'm saying? Like he fell victim to addiction and took it away from him. Oh, I like that.
They said that he was tricked to smoke.
Well, listen, that's what I was just gonna say. He was 14 years old. He got locked up like in a little juvenile institution, and he came home. And one of his old heads that he looked up to tricked him, and he smoked a blunt with crack in it. Didn't tell him it was crack. And that's how he got hooked on crack. Heaven, how you doing, sister?
Hey, babe.
That's how he got hooked on crack. Was somebody told him, here, smoke this, passed him a blunt, and next thing you know, he's hooked on crack. So I think that goes to teach us two lessons, just that when it comes to drugs, we can't trust anybody.
Right. That's why I kind of like sort of wanted to like address this situation because of like, you know, we all can relate in this whole community. We can relate of what DMX is going through. I know, but his situation, unfortunately, is a little bit worse. Like I myself have had over, I believe, maybe 5 overdoses, I believe, if not more. I had one fatal one where I had a mild heart attack, had a catheter in me. I was bad. I was like, this doctor said 2 more minutes, you would have been brain dead.
Yeah. Say
2 more minutes.
And that's where the brother's at right now. And it just goes to show somebody that he looked up to. Listen, and when we're first getting high, people give us drugs for free. Our friends at the beginning, they'd be like, "Oh, you want to get on here?"
Yeah, at the beginning.
Give you a bag at the beginning. And then now it's off to the races. Your first drugs are usually free. Especially from our friends, you know. And now the brother he's in a vegetative state. Yeah, he's basically brain dead. You know, they said they found
baby dude. Hi, mama. Hi, baby dude.
Yeah.
Hey, Nana. Hi, Nana.
So now his, you know,
I just want to bite your cheeks.
And it's sad because, you know, his family, he got kids, he got a fiance, not to mention all the people that love him through his music, you know.
Absolutely.
So for me,
in that stage that he's in right now, would you personally, now that you have a chance to look in, would you want to live in that stage?
No, me and Rachel were talking about that. All right, so God forbid if anything was to happen to me, right, and I'm in that stage, I want them to pull the plug. I don't want to be a burden on anybody. I don't want anybody.
I have a question. I have a question for you, right? On that, because I don't want to get religious, but on that side, would you consider that? Would that be considered suicide?
I don't think I don't think so, because there's certain mandates. They're called do not resuscitate mandates. You know what I'm saying? Where people that are thank you.
Wow.
Yeah, like if somebody has that, you know, if they have that stipulation in their medical file and you give resuscitation to them, you could get in trouble for that. You know, that's very common. It's do not resuscitate. You know what I'm saying?
What I'm saying, my question is, if like you said if God forbid something was to happen like that, and you would want Rachel to pull the plug, right?
Yep.
So now you verbally telling her.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? I don't know.
Yeah, but there's no quality of life at that point. There's a point where you don't even know what you're talking about. There's a point where, Reno, what's up? There's a point where our brains go without oxygen for a certain amount of time that you're gone. You know what I'm saying? You can't get back. So for me, I don't want.
Yeah, she's taking over the live.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Yeah, and just because they pull the plug, it doesn't mean you're going to die. It just means you're not going to get help from that machine. You know what I'm saying? There's people that they pull the plug and they don't die for 2-3 days. It just means the machine isn't going to help you.
Right.
You see? So for me, I don't ever want nobody to have to come and take care of me and, you know, and be a burden. Right, Justin? Facts, baby, dude.
Justin's on here, Major.
Yeah, say hi to Justin and tell him thank you.
Hi, Justin.
Justin, salute, bro.
Yes, thank you, brother. So I don't want to do that. I don't want my family. lives to be put on hold.
I'm on the same. I'm on your side. I don't want to live like that either. I'm just saying, because I was thinking like, well, you know, would it be considered, you know, killing yourself?
No, because I think your quality of life, you know, it's all about quality of life. Like I always think of it like this: when they, you know, when you have a dog that is getting old and maybe they can't walk, you know, they're in pain, or even a family member, I don't want them to suffer. You know, I don't want that person to suffer. So would you rather keep them? You know, you got to wonder, am I keeping that person around to make so I don't be heartbroken, or am I keeping them around because maybe they're going to get better? You know what I'm saying? So we got to think about that. We got to be like, damn, am I keeping them around because I'm hoping they get better, when in reality the doctors and everybody else is telling me, look, it's really not going to happen. You know, because once you lose brain activity, that's something you don't really get back. You know,
it's so sad, man. Like,
yeah, it's very sad.
Man.
You know, and it's, to be honest, I can't even say that I'm surprised. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately,
I mean, he was just on Drink Champions, and he looked it good. Like he looked it fine.
Yeah, but he also is very open and was like, yo, I struggle, and I've listened to a lot of interviews from Swiss Beats, from D and Y from the Rough Riders, the brothers that listen, this brother was due. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you a personal story. Back in the early 90s, mid 90s, I went to Pittsburgh to go. The only concert I've ever been to in my whole life. It was Jay-Z, it was DMX, it was Method Man, Redman, the Hard Knock Life tour. DMX was supposed to be the headliner of the show. He didn't even show up.
Yeah, I remember that show.
He was out getting high, and they were looking for him. And they said they had to do that numerous times, where they had to go. This brother would be set to perform at Madison Square Garden, and he'd be set to perform, and they'd have to go drag him out of a house. You know, he's in a building getting high, where you know, and that's what addiction is. We could have the best job in the world, and we'd be like, fuck it, I want to get high. I don't care about this job. You know what I'm saying? I don't, and especially with something like that, with that type of talent that he has and that type of money, where you can miss 10 shows and you still got millions of dollars in the bank, you know? So it's, I'm sure that maybe if he didn't have this money, maybe this would have happened sooner. You know what I'm saying? Because he's been to numerous treatment things. Yeah, exactly. You know, where that's just, you know, he was living the addict life. Like, he got in trouble for impersonating an officer at the airport. You know, he put fucking lights and shit on his car and said he was a cop and pulled over a cop. You know, like, that's behavior that isn't normal, you know. And it's crazy. You know, it's crazy. There's only, and those of us know there's only so much help that we can get from our family. Even they get sick. Like, yo, I can't do it no more. I can't do it. I'm ruining my life trying to make sure that you don't ruin yours. Where we sort of got to be like, all right, you know, you on your own. I'm going to give you some tough love, and whatever comes out of it, comes out of it. But I can't afford to ruin my life just because you're ruining yours, you know. And
that goes to say that, you know, it's other, when people think people got it, like, that's why you can't pay too much attention to like the whole industry, the social media, because half of this stuff is not real anyway, you know.
Yeah, listen, that for me, I've learned from
majority. I'm learning now.
All we see on Instagram and social media is the best of people's. Listen, you don't know how many people that I have seen over the past like month in my area that I know personally, that are in Miami, in Florida, in all these types of vacations, and you would, if you see their Instagram feed from the past week or two, you would think that they're rich.
Right.
And it's like, you know, it's people spending stimulus money and tax money and stuff like that. But if you would see that, you would think they're rich. And people that I personally know, they're coming back to a house that they don't even have a car, you know. And it's like, damn, you're doing all that just to sort of live for the times and get likes and stuff, where people get lost.
That's why if God was to ever bless me with a nice amount of money, like I would try to like invest instead of like, you know,
you have
that would be like my first instinct. You already know, bro. Like my first instinct was to like, hold on, let me and you know, that was my first like, fuck the bullshit. We flipping this and that's it. Like, but I'm glad you and that you know.
Yeah, because listen, and I know maybe in my life when I was younger, I've fucked up plenty of money. You know what I'm saying? Where I had money and, you know, I messed up plenty of money. So I know if I was 20 years old and didn't have no kids, maybe I'd be doing the same thing. When you're getting these free money. Murph, what's up, brother? I just know now
my brother.
Yeah, that I definitely won't do that. You know what I mean? Hey, Murph, I got your money for Jose. I tried to call his father this morning. His father didn't pick up. So I'll try to call him again next week when I get down there. And if I don't get in, I know I'll get in touch with him, but I didn't know whether to give it to him or his father. So shoot me a message and let me know what you want done, brother, and I'll make sure it's done.
Yeah, he was on my panel yesterday, I think it was.
Jose?
Yeah, and I got a message from did you see somebody dropped a comment of him? Did you see that?
No.
They was talking about his mom, and I know you don't really read it. I know you don't really read the comments like that. Like I know you do. But yeah,
Murph, exactly. I know. I'll message you, Murph. Yeah, right. Well, no. Now that you say that, I seen a comment from him saying like something about negativity.
Right. He was like he was saying some guy was like basically trolling him, right, and was saying that something about he's anyway. I don't even. It's a negative comment, so we're gonna move forward anyway. So like. But
to you know, and that's, you know what I was thinking? There's this one YouTube channel that Rachel follows that she goes and deletes every single negative comment that pops up. And I was like, damn, that's a good idea. Just so you don't have it there. Because listen, I know for myself, I don't read the comments because of negativity.
Right.
So I was like, in my head, I was like, damn, maybe if I do that, I'll read the comments. Because when I do decide to look through the comments, I'll be seeing people trying to get in contact with me, or I'll be seeing people that maybe I can say something and point them in the right direction. So, and then I was like, damn, maybe if I could do that, because you can filter, you know, your comments. You can, any comments that YouTube thinks is like negative or hurtful, they'll filter for you. You just have to put specific words. Like if it says this or junkie or you know, all that type of stuff.
Right in the in the studio.
Yep, exactly. So that would be something to look, because then I could read the comments.
And she'll say this is only positivity. Yep. Like,
yeah, I just don't. For me, I would have to do it something where it's automated, because I don't have time to go through the comments. You know what I mean? I don't.
Moderators can do it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Delete, so like,
that has a lot to do with it too.
I'm gonna look through it.
Jessica,
I'm gonna look through it.
Like anybody who has a moderator, Barnes.
Yeah, because it's
see a negative comment, they can just delete it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I delete it.
Yeah, because me, the only thing that for me that I don't ever want to feel like people can't express themselves. But there's a big difference between somebody expressing themselves and somebody just attacking somebody or belittling them, or you know, where I don't want anybody to feel like they can't say what's on their mind. if they disagree and be like, no, I think addiction is a choice, and all that type of stuff, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
I just don't want people
No,
to
people just
be
talk
hurtful
shit.
and hateful. Yeah. And we know when it's trolling, and we know when it's not.
Right.
So it's just it's a balance that we have to find. Because for me, I don't even care if people say anything about me, because I got tough skin. That shit don't bother me. But
it is, babe. It is easy
other
to be
people in the
screened.
channel, that bothers me. When they're talking about, they could be talking about somebody else. Umayma, hello, Just Breathe. Haley, when they talk about somebody else on the channel, that shit bothers me. They talk about me, I don't care, because I'll be like,
right. That's what I tell them. I said, if y'all gonna troll, y'all can come up here and troll me, but just like I don't care. You can say a million things about me. I don't give a shit. I don't care.
That don't bother me. Yeah, whatever you're gonna say, I put first. You know what I mean? So whatever you're gonna say. Thank you. Yeah, that shit don't bother me. I just don't like when they talk about the people like that are being interviewed and other people in the chat, because somebody will say one comment and then they'll go at them. And I don't like that. That I don't like.
No.
Dang, I'm ripping the ear, dog.
But we don't have any that many. I've seen a few in here before, but not many.
Yeah.
They get shot down quick in here.
Yeah.
They get shot down.
Wait, move over here because that light will give a glare.
Oh.
Here.
Oh, you mean okay.
You know what I mean? Because that one behind you at the.
Yeah.
Yo, for some reason, while I'm looking at your house, right? I know where you at, right? It looks different to me. Like, hold on, are y'all sitting where the washing machine is at and the dryer, or which way? Y'all sitting in front of the washer and the dryer, right?
What was sitting there?
I don't know. We're
What
sitting.
is that? She puts plastic or something.
No, we're sitting.
Facing the washer.
Facing the washer and the dryer.
I thought you was facing like the backyard.
No. That's on our left. Rachel trying to put her finger down Mercy's throat. She got something in her mouth. I don't know what
she got in her mouth.
I thought it was a piece of plastic.
Yeah, I don't think it was.
Whatever it was, I think she swallowed it.
Yeah, whatever. Have a good night. Yeah. So.
So I got a question, right? For a young content creator like me, right? Like what kind of advice would you give somebody that's just starting the channel and like trying to be consistent and trying to balance between, family, work, and what type of advice would you give somebody like me, like just trying to become a successful YouTuber and stuff like that?
I would say make a schedule. Like for me, I sort of have my time when I work on videos is pretty much either I wake up early before I go to the shop or after the shop when I get home, and sort of while I'm eating before I jump in the shower, I'll do it so that it doesn't take up. And then after that, after I'm done with the video, then I'll leave it, and then we'll go on and have the rest of our evening. But if you make a schedule, and a lot of times it might even mean just waking up a half an hour or an hour earlier, you know what I mean? Or going to sleep a half an hour or an hour later. For me, I like to do it either in the morning or at night because it's quiet. I don't have the kids running around, so it's quiet. So I take those times, I work on it, and I just try to do it, whatever I'm going to do. And a lot of people, we have to realize too that, listen, no matter what we do in life, we're going to have to put hours a day working on it if we want to get good, or if we want to be successful at anything. If I was to start a landscaping business tomorrow, it's going to take me hours and hours and hours. It's not going to be all right, I'm just going to mow one grass today and then one tomorrow. That's not going to cut it. You know what I'm saying? That's not going to cut it at all. So it's going to take a long time and dedication to do anything. You know, I could go and watch what the next channel's doing and be like, okay, I'm going to try to do what they're doing. But what I can't mimic is all the work they're doing behind the scene, because we only see the finished product. Whenever we watch YouTube, all we see is the finished product. We don't see them getting their editing up. We don't see them getting their footage together. We don't see all that stuff. And that's sort of the important stuff. You know,
right.
When we're baking a cake, we grab a box. 9 out of 10 times we grab a box, unless we're Mandy. Then we fucking make shit from scratch.
Yeah, man.
We grab the box and off the shelf and we make it, right? But with Mandy, that's what she does. She bakes. So now she's going to want to get the freshest ingredients, and she's not going to want to fuck with a box, or she's going to have her own shit. But all we see is the good stuff at the end. You know what I'm saying?
The finished product
at the end. And we're like, oh, I could do that. And then we go try to do it, and we're like, oh, hell no, I can't.
It don't taste the same.
No, hell, it don't look the same. It's not the same.
That's like jail food, though. But that's like jail food, right? When I taste, just like you come, I'll be like, yo, let me taste your fried rice. I'll be like, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. And then I go try it. I'll be like, yo, my joint don't taste like that.
Yeah, it takes, listen, and that's anything we do in life. Anything. There's nothing that we're gonna do that we're gonna do it one time and we're gonna take off. Even we hear like those you know, overnight stars and overnight, you know, success stories. That shit is over the course of 1,000 nights. We just see the one night that it took them to pay off. That's it. Because nobody, listen, no, I don't give a fuck if you're LeBron James. You didn't come out the hoop learning how to play ball. It's just not the way it goes. You know what I'm saying?
You see his son?
Yeah. And look at his son working hard now. Imagine imagine how many hours a day that his son spends honing his craft. So when he gets to the NBA, he's going to be a beast. Imagine.
Problem.
You know what I'm saying? Imagine that. And he has the best genes, you know, for basketball. He has the best team around him, but he still has nothing compares to working hard. It just nothing does.
Yeah, you still got to put the work in.
Oh, you still have to put the work in. I don't care what you do. And it's, you know, it's not an hour here, an hour that's not what's going to make it work. You know,
you got to bring cookies for everybody, Mandy.
We're going to have to I know we got to plan a meet and greet, man. We got to see. This summer we can do it. This summer we could do it. Yep,
well,
exactly.
We gotta like meet in the middle, like my state, our state. That's the middle.
I gotta like. I did see Gonna Get You. I did see DoubleTree was wrong. I did see that.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna have to do like a poll on the channel and see where people think the best meetup would be. You know what I mean? So we can all get together.
Haley said, "Can you bring cookies to the UK?"
Right, Mandy? Mandy, they're gonna have to pay you to bake, man.
I told her she needs to start a cooking channel.
Yeah, you do, Mandy.
She needs to start a cooking channel.
Here will subscribe to your channel 100%.
Right now.
Yeah, listen, because first of all, we already fuck with you, right? We already all love you. You bake good ass shit, and you're doing your own thing. It's original. You're doing your own shit. You know what I'm saying? So, man, listen, go do it. Go do it, Mandy. Stop playing around. You need to go do it, man. There's nothing. August 30th. Yeah. Listen, I'm thinking about like June sometime.
You haven't said meet before the baby get here.
Yeah, exactly. Mandy, you better stop fucking around and do it.
Haley, wait, you're in lockdown. Where are you?
Here, talk. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Okay. Make sure Major is laying down because he keeps.
Hey, sis.
What's up?
What's
How are
up?
you? Jessica's birthday's in June. We could
In
have
June? Yo,
yeah,
in June, I will be a year clean.
Oh, congratulations, Barn.
In June.
Right? Doesn't it feel good?
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah,
Like,
thank
not
God,
to wake
man.
up and like be stressed out about that or feel like you can wake up and actually feel good. You know what I mean?
You know what was the worst feeling for me?
What's up, Heaven?
Is when I was staying at the shelter, it was like, you know, it was like right smacked in the middle of all that stuff. So the worst feeling for me was when they would call samples in the morning, and that's what like keep playing in my like that's
I heard
the worst feeling ever is like trying to go get a sample. Oh man, I hate it.
I was telling Frank, and I know some people can, but there's no way I would be able to stay clean living there. There's just I couldn't do it. I feel like I would have one bad day, and I mean, it's literally in front of your face every day.
Yeah.
You know?
That's why I had to
the only thing that you look at is like, damn, I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back to that. That's the only thing, you know, but I feel like living there, I don't know how people can stay clean. For me, that's just for me. So
some people could do it though. I've seen it.
Yeah, I know. I actually talked to the one girl. She lives right. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, she like lives literally right around Needle Park, and
she lives right up the block.
Yeah, and she's like, yeah, I've been clean for a couple years. Like, I was like, oh, how do you do it? So
she got that shit.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. Yep. So, you know, but it's something. It's like I don't know. I just feel like something has to be done, but it's like, you know, where do you start, you know?
Outside.
Oh, here, Latino is asking you a question, Barn. She said, Barn, she said, Barn, did you have to go through withdrawal at Heavens or at rehab? Or
I went through cold turkey right here on the floor.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Damn.
You can ask Heaven.
I feel like sometimes that's just the best. I don't want to say the best way, but it's almost like, you know, if you're there, there's nowhere to, like, you don't know nobody there. You're kind of stuck.
For some reason, I like cold turkey for some reason.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what it is that because I've been incarcerated so much, is that when I was in my addiction bag, it's like people go through it so bad when they first get locked up. I don't really go through it like that in jail.
Well, I think
the only thing that I can't do is I can't sleep. That's the only thing.
Yeah. I remember going into a halfway house, and for some reason I literally had nowhere to live. And you had to be clean to go into the halfway house. Well, I ended up using right before, like I was getting high like the week before, and I just couldn't get clean. And I was like, damn, I'm still going to try to go. Cause I was homeless. So I went, and it just so happened they ran out of urines like to give me. And they're like, oh, we'll get you on Monday. Like and they forgot and never gave me one. And I ended up being able to go, but I had to go through withdrawal there. But it was like God, it was like God intervening that, because I wasn't clean going in. So
you see what Heaven said? I couldn't sleep for like a month when I got here.
Yeah. Yep. Mine was like 17 days. I was like, oh my God, I gotta be able to sleep at some time.
Yo, and then it's like the restless legs. You get the restless legs. Like I can't stop shaking my legs.
Yep. So, and I'm so glad, like, you know, now to wake up, and I have to sometimes I gotta remind myself of that.
Thank you, Vic.
You know, sometimes it's not, you know, that easy. Are you asking Barn? Stacey said, what was your drug of choice?
Yeah, who she's asking?
I don't know. Well, mine was opiates, but you know, and the thing is like, I don't know. It's just, to me, like waking up clean is just so, I don't know. I'm grateful. I'm grateful that my kids don't have to see me like that. And I ran into one of my friend's moms tonight, and she was our waitress. And I used to get high with her daughter. And her daughter, I just asked her, I was like, how's your daughter doing? She's like, she's still getting high. Like she relapsed. She's not doing good. She's like, she just went to rehab, but she's like, she told her, I guess she already lost a child to an overdose. And now her daughter is like, I guess her daughter was like, I'm never going to stop. I'm never going to stop getting high. Like, I don't want to stop. So like, her mom's going through it. She lost one child to an overdose. She's kind of lost another one in the sense that she's actively using. And I'm like, damn, like, I just feel bad.
Yeah, that's bad. Now when Frank goes down there now and I look down there and it looks bad out there, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
It looks like it got worse out there. Like,
yeah. Thank you, Gonna Get Ya. Cause yeah, she's not ready. And she's been using for years. And it's just so sad because I feel like she's so hopeless. Like she's literally been to jail so many times. She has been to so many rehabs. I think she just don't want to do it. I ran into Brittany's mom. She was our server. Brittany.
Who?
I don't want to say her last name.
Of
being on
your
here.
friend?
Yeah, but
and she's
and I was saying her brother died. Well, and her child's father passed away. Not that he committed suicide.
And the other one is locked up, right?
Absolutely, Eric. I agree, man. It helped me a lot. It helped me out with my mental illness.
Him and then
and one of her child's fathers committed suicide, like walked into a train.
He literally stood on a train track. And
then the other one's locked up for a body, wait, did he get locked up for? I think he stabbed somebody.
In Lewisburg.
Yeah.
And I was saying, like, I ran into her mom and she's just put herself in rehab, but she was like, I don't think she wants to get clean.
Hold up one second, Haley. That's a good question, Haley. For me, I sort of used alone. I didn't like use with people. So, but I have friends that I used to, sell drugs with and get money with. And I say what's up to them and that's it. They won't get in my car. I won't be in their car or anything like that. We won't spend time together.
It's that's for me. I still have a lot of friends that still get high. And I want to say they're still my friends, but I as much as I would love to go meet up with them for my own benefit, like sometimes I just can't. Like even when they are doing well, because sometimes I'm like, damn, I don't really know if they're doing well.
Yeah.
They're well.
And for me, and for me, I can't. That's why I had to remove myself from the whole situation because I can't be around like people that I know.
Yeah.
Like, they be like, yo, we out. And I'm be like, where y'all going?
For me, I always look at it like, listen, I'm not going to surround myself or spend time with anybody if we're not moving in the same direction.
Right.
Because if I'm going west and you're going east, we're just not going we're not going to the same destination. So it doesn't mean I have to, just be like, fuck you. But it does mean that I'm not going to spend my time with you.
Which is sad because, I want the best for them. But sometimes it's like, I hate to say this, but our friendship isn't worth myself and my family, if that makes sense.
It's like playing tug of war. If you're spending time with somebody that you're not doing the same thing, you're playing tug of war. Somebody's gonna lose.
Or did you ever just have friends that like really you realized after you got clean that you're really not even friends?
Yeah, that all you had in common was getting high.
Like getting high, scheming, like really that's the only thing that we had in common. We really don't have anything else in common.
Yeah. Yo, congratulations, brother.
Cannon asks, do you think it's okay to smoke weed?
Look, it's crazy you say that because I had it highlighted to bring them up.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. Because I'm looking, I got my hand on it, and I was like holding it over here.
Finish. Cannon, I think that if you can smoke weed and keep it on weed, and that works for you, then so be it. There's some people that can't. For me, I smoke weed at night. I have my pen. I take 2 or 3 hits just to go to sleep. It's medically prescribed to me. I don't use it throughout the day because I don't like it, but that's just me. There's other people that I have friends that they smoke weed throughout the day, and that's what they do. And
I can't function without it.
Yeah. So I think whatever it takes, we know what our triggers are. We know exactly what our triggers are. So if we have weaknesses and triggers and things that'll make us slip up, and if weed is one of them, then you might have to stay away from weed. The same way, people might be able to go out and drink socially, go out to the bar, you know what I mean? Or go out to a restaurant and have a drink. And that doesn't lead them to full-blown alcoholism. It's whatever, whatever you can do.
But some people can't. And that's
some people can't. Like me, I can take a hit of my weed pen at night. I have no desire to smoke it during the day because I only use it for sleep. I just don't like the way it feels. But
and he gets goofy.
If we was talking about some Percocets or something, I'm gonna be taking Percocets all day long. So I can't take just one.
Right.
How much money you think you spend on Percocets before you transition?
Oh my God. Man, listen.
The one time, we were down like years and years ago.
A lot.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Remember, we were down there looking and we were just going from, I don't even know.
That's the worst feeling. That's the worst feeling ever when you can't find the pill, man. Oh my God.
Yeah. At least because listen, you gotta. When I first started using, I was using Perks for damn near a year before I started, before I jumped into dope. So Perks, I spent a lot of money on Perks, a lot of money. But
I'm the same way. I don't smoke. I don't do it. It's just not for me. Like, I feel like I'm the part of, I'm the other percent of people. Not for me. Like, I literally,
I couldn't even imagine Rachel taking a hit of a blunt. Like,
listen,
I can't even imagine it. I can't even see her like smoking a blunt. Like,
and me too.
Smoking, like, I just never did it. I was like, I don't want to do that. Like, I'd rather do something else. But like, that's what got me into trouble because I didn't want to do that. Maybe if I would have just stuck to doing that.
I can't picture you smoking anyway. I can't like.
I don't listen. It's not good. I get real paranoid. It's not good. It's literally not good.
I don't. You know what I mean?
Man.
I don't like. Jessica said,
"Yeah, you see Jessica."
That's stupid,
right?
See, in that story, I won't during the day.
Yeah.
I just don't like it the way it makes me feel. I smoke it at night to go to sleep, and that's it.
Not me. I need this shit as soon as I wake up. X7. Like I'm telling you, bro. Like this shit. Like being sober and trying to deal with life is fucked up, man.
Yeah.
I'm serious, bro. And I have to smoke. Like I have to smoke.
I got a cousin like that.
Yo, you have no idea, bro. Ask Heaven how much money I spend on weed. Like, no lie. For real.
Yeah. I got a cousin like that where for me it's just, but I hadn't, before I got prescribed weed,
leave those things
I hadn't smoked weed in, 20 years because I just don't like it. So I use it. I take 2 puffs right before I lay down to go to sleep and I'm good for the time, It's just,
I know that shit lasts you like a month, right? The whole the half a gram.
When I because when I go to the dispensary, like I forget what kind I get. So they'll go back and look in the computer and they'll be like, man, you haven't been here for 4 months. And I'll be like, yeah, literally it lasts me forever, and I'll be like, yeah, whatever that kind I got last time, and it's the same one that I get just to go to sleep. And that's it. But I don't like that weed high. I don't like that whatsoever. I feel like I get paranoid. I get silly.
I agree. I know I am annoying when it comes to smoking. I agree.
Yeah.
I gotta stop.
Empress, thank you. And welcome, Empress. Yeah. But, and then I know people that can't. I know people that they smoke a blunt and it's off to the races. So I get it.
That's how I am with alcohol.
All right, Southern Vibe. And have a great day, brother. See
to
you.
Me, it's like because yeah, but
that
to me, because the ADD and the ADHD, for me, it calms me down. It helps me focus.
Yeah,
keeps me relaxed. Like,
yeah. And see, for me, if I don't smoke it, I'll have a hard time sleeping. And
right, same here.
Yeah, I'll have a hard time sleeping. Where that's specifically why I started smoking. Why I got prescribed was so I could sleep. Y'all, I'm about to get out of here. I'm about to jump in the shower though. Rachel,
Same here. No, I'm gonna get off. I gotta go.
I gotta jump in the shower. We've been traveling for the past 3 days.
Travel your asses up here then.
Soon, brother.
I mean, like we drove 3 hours, not like 50.
We will.
Yeah, but we will.
We will. We'll make there within the next couple weeks.
I mean, because you guys are the godparents of my child.
Yeah, I know. Listen, I know. It don't even make me feel bad.
Once the kids are out of school,
yeah,
it'll be so much.
Because now when we leave with my work schedule, I got Sunday and Monday off. So we always have to make arrangements to get the kids to school, to watch the dogs. Once they're out of school, we don't have to do that. We could take Major with us and go.
And we need names, y'all. We need names. We trying to get some idea. We need names.
Yeah.
I like Julian.
Oh my God. Her she go with these corny ass names. Yeah.
It's a boy.
I know.
Yeah.
That's a boy's name.
Exactly. Listen, I'm going to jump in the shower. Guys, stay blessed.
Good night,
I love
everyone.
y'all. Everybody be safe. Thank you, Mandy. Everybody have a great night. Remember, be loving, kind, and patient, because at one point in our life, somebody was patient, kind, and loving with us. So just remember that, y'all. Have a great night. I'll drop a video tomorrow, and stay blessed, y'all. Thank you guys for the support, and be strong. Sandy, have a great night, Sandy.
Yes, good night.
Leslie,
Sandy.
have a great night.
Leslie.
Umayma, have a great night. Everybody have a great night, y'all.
Good night, Jessica. Love you.
Bye-bye.
Mandy.